So how y'all doing? What I'm about to talk about is dealing with child support here in Texas. Child support. I remind you that I don't contacted child support. I've been staying in contact with them, and they've been giving me the runarounds for they have been giving me the runaround since October 2018. Let me remind y'all that I had two cases that has been shown to me that they were really supposed to have been closed in 2018 around this time. Me contacting the child support officer in Dallas, which is downtown Commerce, 600 Commerce. Just a minute. Make sure we getting the facts. Okay. Child support office, 600 Commerce Street, room 138, Dallas, Texas 75202-6606. Telephone number 214-653-7584. Now, I have been going to this location since 2018, and I have been going there because this is where I was told that I need to go to resolve the issues I was having with child support cases, which wage garnishment should have been stopped, but the wage garnishment continued all the way to, for two cases, the wage garnishment continued all the way to December 2020, January 2021. Now, they sunk in terminating wage garnishment the end of December 2020, but the funds are already taken. Now, I remind you, I have been going to this location since 2018, and upon my arrival to this location, they gave me the runarounds, and they act like that they had nothing to do with these child support cases that I have in my hand. Okay, they were sending me to different locations where the case was actually filed, like 400 Zane and then North Central Expressway. The case was in two different locations, but by these cases being, I guess, retro or something, that the cases was sent over to 600 Commerce Street. Now, this is what they try to make. They trying to hold me responsible and accountable for them not doing their job as terminating a stop payment for the cases which were paid in full and overpaid. That they did not send stop payment or stop or terminate wage garnishment to the place, a location, my employer rather. And it continued. So I've really been extorted. Child support, the Office of Attorney General Ken Paxton, Child Support Division, Child Support Office, 600 Commerce, was extorting me and just taking my money and giving me the runaround. So it's like I go to the location on Zane. They tell me the same location that sent me to them is the location that handling this case. I go to other location. They saying the same thing. This location, 600 Commerce, is the one that I need to be talking to about the cases. And when 600 Commerce claimed that they did not have my cases, and I need to go to these locations, I need to go to the county clerks of the courts, where the court where these cases are in, and neither one of these places had anything to do with what was going on. Only this office, child support office, 600 Commerce, Suite 138. They are the one that was behind the wage garnishments not being stopped. They could have easily enforced this back when I went into their office in 2018, but they gave me the runaround. Even one time I went up there, they were having a party. I had to wait till they finished having a party before I'd be seen, and then they still gave me the runaround. And just so happened this year, well, the end of 2020, December, I went back again, and the reason what led me back this time was that I was online talking to the Office of Attorney General, and it was like I was hitting them with, so I was cornering them to where they wanted to give me some answers, because it didn't make any sense on what's being taking place, and all the child support division act like they can't do nothing about it. They don't. I need to go talk to them. And one person just told me the location that's handling my cases. They did a review. They seen where these cases, 2018, should have been terminated. And probably one of those cases, it probably had an overlap due to I probably owed some more money. But when that money was paid off, they still didn't stop, and they kept continuing on taking my funds. Okay, so upon what done took place after me and my fiance went down to the courthouse, and like I said, went to the courts, which the case was in, and I'm talking about I ain't never seen so many people that try to keep secrets from you to keep from doing right by you. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking them, we can't give you no kind of information on what you need to do. So it's like y'all stealing from me. I gotta figure out a way to stop y'all from stealing from me. That's the way child support play the game. You gotta figure out a way to stop them from stealing from you, because they ain't gonna tell you how to stop them from stealing from you. This is the kind of games they play. And then child support so corrupt, they want you to go hire an attorney. Now, look, it's a pandemic. Taking money that I don't have, so how am I gonna pay for an attorney to get money back that you owe me when y'all can just reimburse me? And then at the same time, child support took my money and gave it to the other parent. I didn't. They didn't stop the wage garnishment, so they should be held accountable and responsible for reimbursing me, and not me trying to get an attorney to get my money back from the parent that they gave my money to, that they took from me and gave to her because they didn't do their job by stopping or terminating the wage garnishment. Okay. You get what? Do it make sense? Because child support play these kind of games to where they will bully you, take advantage of you, rob you blind, and won't correct what they know is really wrong with a case or the financial situations or whatever. But I'm going to stick to the subject on what's going on. Okay. Since then, I done talked to several people in his office. Now, okay, like I said, me and my fiance went down there, and bam, and it's like by me having somebody else with me, and it's like, look, this is a whole nother year and a half so later. And bam, they go in the back. Supervisor come back. She looked. She went in through the scene the cases. Now all of a sudden, I'm gonna send in for terminating the case. But at the same time, she's saying that she's trying to act like that they office is not really the ones responsible for these cases. Steady trying to this one here, and I'm listening. So I'm like, I agree, and I'm like, thank you, please. Cause I can't get no. I've been trying to get this taken care of for 2 years, almost 2 years. So, and then she tell me, she called me the next day after she said this. So like she gonna have these cases terminated, and the last payment is gonna reimburse me this and that. So, but in my mind, I'm like, man, you trying to reimburse me the last payment? Now y'all need to go down through the history of since 2018 that y'all been taking money that you shouldn't have been taking in the first place. That this case should have been terminated way back then. Both of the cases. And like I said, if one of the cases really had an overlap on it, whenever the payoff was paid off, it should have been terminated then. I shouldn't have to go back and have them or try to, instead of getting back and forth, when they should have a department that monitor this part of the cases. Because I got one letter about one of the cases being paid in full, and that was in 2018. So, but they continue to garnish my wages for this same for the same case. And then the other case I never got a letter for, but then at the same time, it still had an ending period on it where whatever I had owed, it was paid in full too, but they never contacted me and let me know, and they continue to garnish my wages. This is in Dallas, Texas, and this is Officer Ken Paxton, the cricket attorney general that's already under investigation. So my thing is, I feel like I was being extorted, and then on top of that, this is another thing. After contacting them, after all these contacts and they thought they're gonna reimburse me this and that. Okay, I talked to the financial supervisor, and this is where this watch how this go. I talked to the head supervisor, and she said she gave me the financial supervisor number. Said contact her financial supervisor for their division, and if see if I'm owed anything and all this and that. So when I contacted the financial supervisor, she confirmed that I'm owed money and that they will have a check in the mail for me by January 29th. This was confirmation. And like I said, the reason this office had to come clean because the head office of the Attorney General, one of their one of their chat representatives, want to be on the chats that communicate with you back and forth when you're on the chats, told me that this office is responsible for these cases. And it was like, he just went on and gave me the information. It was like, cause everybody else, I'm telling you, they've been giving me the runarounds, and I was like, damn, this office, nobody know nothing about these cases continuing. And it's crazy that the same office, once they was confronted with, I let them know that the head office, Attorney General, the people there, they told me y'all are responsible for the case. They came clean. Now, after receiving confirmation that I am owed money, and the financial supervisor for the department said reimburse me with this much of a case, and so much on another case that I'm owed from 2018, but she'll reimburse me 3 payments from one of the cases, and the other case, like I say, it was it was more that was owed on the other case that they got to send it in and see if it's going to be approved. My thing is, why y'all gotta see is it gonna be approved when I am, y'all owe me? And then the money is sitting in, the money been sitting in the account. One case been sitting in the account, but they claimed the other case that they was giving the money to one of my kids' mothers. Now, after receiving confirmation, like I said, that I was gonna be reimbursed what they gonna reimburse me, I get a letter January 19, 2021 from a Luz Lopez child support staff saying, if you need to contact me, my office hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Thank you for your inquiry. You will need to consult a private attorney or file legal actions on your own to seek reimbursement of the funds that have already been distributed to the custodial parent. Please visit. Now look at this. Look at this. Look what they sent me. If you can read that. And this is after giving me confirmation that they're going to reimburse me my money. So I felt like, this is what I felt like. I emailed them a letter. I just emailed them one. Just emailed this to them. And I was finna send it fax, but for some reason they fax is not taking this, not going through. But the letter said, it seemed to me, and I call it racial profiling discrimination, but it said, it seems to me that you're intentionally trying to cause me more problems and financial debts and poverty, Miss Lopez, when you all been knowing this case was discontinued 2018 and it was you all responsibility to inform Social Security a debt toward this case was paid in full and also order termination of this case as well. I have been down to this child support office several times in 2018 and 2019 and I got the runarounds, and this particular office acted like they didn't have anything to do with my cases, which was recently reported to me by the Office of Attorney General that this office had my cases all along. This office has lied to me several times and was sending me to other locations like 400 Zion Boulevard and other office off of North Central Expressway. Case number, which I put on here, with Dorothy Mill, is not fault of my own that you all continue to garnish my check when I have attempted to have you all stop payment toward this case several times, and this office lied about having this case, and now you, Miss Lopez, telling me I gotta get a lawyer to recover money that this office kept allowing to be taken from me, and you sending me this letter knowing it's you all fault. Miss Lopez, is you a Republican or a Trump or for Trump? Because it seems on some keep a black man down, cause a black man more financial problems, keep a black person struggling in this pandemic. But I will be taking the letter to social media networks and YouTube platform, cause you all supposed to be reimbursing my funds, which was told to me and given confirmation date as well by the financial department supervisor. And now I receive a letter from you like you got something against it, when it's your office fault that my funds were continuously being taken from Social Security disability check, which was not right. Y'all kept sending wage garnishment to Social Security year after year when these cases should have been terminated by your office. You act like black lives don't matter. You like to see us struggle based on your letter you sent to me. I went through that. I only put one case on her, but she know I know. And that's the letter she sent me for this particular case. And they been sending, they'll send me two letters. And the thing on what's so crazy, see on this letter here, she sent me, she didn't put the address or the location. But on this letter here, same phone number and everything, but with the address of the location. See how you try to play? Yeah, they're playing game. So it's just part of child support is a bully, and all that extra stuff that they be charging you, that's going in their pockets, and they really out of line when they know the date that your funds arrive, but they set the date way before the date your funds arrive, where they can hit you with interest. And that's what they done. That's how they been doing me for, I want to say, the last 10 years. They know what date my money, I get paid, rather. No, my money goes into my account, and they chose to say my payments due several days before that, and they collect interest. So it's like I've been owing money that I shouldn't even be owing on another case, but we're gonna leave that alone for another case that shouldn't even be in existence as well. But this office here are responsible for extortion. They've been extorting me for the last 2 years, and they know it, and I know it, and now Miss Lopez don't want to pay me back my money that they owe me, that they are responsible for taking and giving to the other parent. And I shouldn't have to be the one to sue the other parent to get my money back, because they the one who took my money and gave it to the other parent. Yeah. So make this go viral by the Office of Attorney General here in Dallas, Texas. We'll say Child Support Office in Dallas, Texas, 600 Commerce Street, Suite 138. And this supervisor named Lopez, L-U-Z, Lopez. And as to why are they not doing their job and trying to hold the parent that they've been extorting accountable for their actions. It ain't my actions, it's them. They the one been covering it up. And I know they been covering up that they was taking this money, because I done talked to another government organization that didn't even see these cases was still being garnished. They only see, it's 3 cases really, but they only see 1 case that court order being garnished, and these 2 cases was being garnished under the table without nobody knowing but me and where my money going in them. Yeah.